Imagine a mindset so powerful, so resilient, that nothing in life can break it. A mind that finds strength in every struggle, clarity in chaos, and peace in the face of pain. This isn't just a fantasy. It's achievable through the timeless wisdom of Buddhism. As the Buddha once said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." Today we'll uncover the teachings that can build an unshakable mind, ready to conquer any challenge. Are you ready to unlock the mindset that can defeat anything life throws at you? Let's begin. Lesson 1. Battles within the mind. The first and most important battle we face is the one within our own minds. Buddhism teaches that true strength comes from understanding and managing our inner struggles, our fears, doubts, and negative thoughts. By observing these thoughts without judgment, we begin to gain control over them rather than letting them control us. This practice, often cultivated through meditation, helps us detach from harmful thoughts and see them as passing clouds rather than fixed realities. As Buddha wisely said, it is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. This means that our mind, left unchecked, can lead us astray through worry, anger, or self-doubt. But with awareness, we recognize these thoughts as mere visitors, not facts. Through this awareness, we develop the power to choose our responses instead of being swept away by impulsive reactions. Each moment of mindful observation strengthens our ability to face life's challenges from a place of inner peace and stability. This inner clarity becomes a foundation, enabling us to confront external struggles with resilience and purpose, unshaken by the turmoil around us. 2. Building an unshakable mindset. An unshakable mindset is not built overnight. It is cultivated through consistent practice, self-awareness, and resilience. In Buddhism, the concept of mindfulness, being fully present in each moment, serves as a powerful foundation for this strength. When we train ourselves to focus on the present, we let go of the anxiety that often comes from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. This practice grounds us, helping us face life's challenges with a clear mind and calm heart. Buddha reminds us, do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future, concentrate the mind on the present moment. By anchoring ourselves in the present, we allow our minds to become more stable and less reactive. Rather than being consumed by distractions or external disturbances, an unshakable mindset remains steady, viewing challenges as opportunities for growth rather than threats. Building an unshakable mindset means developing a sense of inner strength that isn't easily swayed by temporary setbacks or outside opinions. Every moment of mindfulness and every act of resilience reinforces this mindset, allowing us to face life with clarity, confidence, and peace. This unbreakable foundation makes us capable of handling life's unpredictable ups and downs, transforming challenges into moments of growth and self-discovery. 3. Reframe your fears. Fear is a natural human experience, but in Buddhism, it's viewed as something that can be understood and even transformed. Instead of seeing fear as an obstacle, Buddhism encourages us to see it as an opportunity for growth and self-awareness. By acknowledging and reframing our fears, we can start to see them as temporary feelings rather than fixed realities, reducing their hold over us. As Buddha teaches, the whole secret of existence is to have no fear. This wisdom reminds us that fear is often a creation of the mind, amplified by our own thoughts and anxieties. When we practice observing our fears without reacting to them, we begin to understand them on a deeper level. This allows us to approach them with curiosity rather than avoidance, giving us the power to learn from them instead of being controlled by them. Reframing fear as a teacher opens the door to self-discovery and resilience. Each time we face our fears, we uncover inner strength and develop the courage to handle life's challenges more skillfully. Instead of running from fear, we can embrace it as a guide, leading us toward greater self-awareness and a mindset that isn't easily shaken by the unknown. 4. Embrace discomfort. Discomfort is an inevitable part of life, and Buddhism teaches that resisting it only intensifies our suffering. Instead of avoiding discomfort, Buddhism encourages us to lean into it, understanding that it can be a powerful tool for personal growth. By embracing challenges, we build resilience and learn to handle adversity with strength and grace. As Buddha said, endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that the final victory comes. This reminds us that enduring discomfort is not about passively suffering, but actively choosing to face challenges with patience and acceptance. When we learn to tolerate discomfort, whether it's physical pain, emotional struggles, or life's uncertainties, we grow stronger and less reactive. Embracing discomfort strengthens our character, teaching us to remain steady and unshaken in difficult times. Each experience of facing discomfort with courage reinforces our inner resilience, helping us to approach life's unpredictability with a calm and prepared mind. Over time, this practice transforms discomfort from something to avoid into an essential part of our journey toward growth and self-mastery. 5. Practice. Mental discipline. Mental discipline is a cornerstone of a resilient mind. In Buddhism, discipline over one's thoughts and emotions is cultivated through practices like mindfulness and meditation, which help us observe our mind without reacting impulsively. When we develop mental discipline, we gain the ability to choose how we respond to situations, allowing us to approach challenges with calm and clarity. Buddha taught to enjoy good health, to bring true happiness to one's family, to bring peace to all, one must first discipline and control one's own mind. This wisdom highlights that peace and resilience start from within. When our mind is disciplined, it becomes a powerful tool that serves us rather than a chaotic force that controls us. Through regular practice, we learn to witness our thoughts and emotions with detachment, understanding that they are temporary and do not define us. Practicing mental discipline builds a solid foundation for facing life's difficulties with patience and composure. Each moment of mindfulness strengthens our control over our reactions, helping us to remain steady even in turbulent times. This inner stability empowers us to navigate life with a balanced and resilient mindset, prepared to overcome challenges without being overwhelmed by them. 6. Cultivate self-belief. Self-belief is essential for a resilient mindset. Buddhism emphasizes looking within and recognizing our innate potential to overcome difficulties. When we cultivate self-belief, we become more confident in our abilities to handle life's challenges. This inner confidence serves as a source of strength, especially during times of uncertainty or doubt. Buddha teaches, "No one saves us but ourselves. No one can, and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path." This wisdom reminds us that while others may guide or support us, it is ultimately up to us to take action and believe in our own capabilities. Self-belief encourages us to rely on our inner strength, knowing that we have the resources within to face whatever comes our way. Cultivating self-belief isn't about arrogance. It's about trusting in our own capacity to learn, grow, and endure. Each step we take with confidence builds resilience, enabling us to confront challenges without wavering. With self-belief as our foundation, we are better equipped to face life's unpredictability with assurance and courage, turning obstacles into opportunities for growth. 7. Learn from failures. Failure is often viewed as something to be avoided, but Buddhism offers a different perspective. It teaches us that failure is not an endpoint, but a vital part of our journey toward growth and enlightenment. In Buddhism, every experience, including failure, is considered a teacher. It's an opportunity to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. Instead of allowing failure to weaken our resolve or discourage us, we can use it to deepen our understanding of ourselves and our path. Buddha said, "Failure is only the opportunity to begin again, this time more intelligently." This powerful insight highlights that failure is not the end of the road. Rather, it's a way to recalibrate and approach our challenges with renewed wisdom. Each setback offers us valuable lessons about our strengths, weaknesses, and areas where we can improve. When we embrace failure as an essential part of growth, we shift our mindset from one of fear to one of resilience. This view encourages us to take risks and pursue our goals without the paralyzing fear of making mistakes. In Buddhism, failure is often connected to the idea of impermanence, the understanding that nothing, not even our mistakes or setbacks, is permanent. When we realize that failures are just passing moments, we feel less burdened by them. Each failure becomes a stepping stone, a part of our journey that is as important as our successes. By accepting that setbacks are temporary, we can view them with more perspective, preventing them from overshadowing our self-worth or motivation. Learning from failure requires humility, a quality highly valued in Buddhism. Humility allows us to view failure without self-judgment or shame, instead seeing it as part of the human experience. With humility, we can openly acknowledge our mistakes, understand what led to them, and use that understanding to improve ourselves. This process of learning from failure cultivates inner strength and helps us build resilience. Each time we face a setback, we become a bit stronger, a bit wiser, and a bit more prepared for future challenges. Buddhism teaches that failure and success are not fixed labels, but reflections of our efforts and circumstances. Sometimes, despite our best efforts, things don't work out as planned. Recognizing this helps us detach our self-worth from specific outcomes, reminding us that our value is not defined by success or failure. Instead, our true growth lies in the process of trying, learning, and improving, regardless of the result. This mindset transforms failure into a positive force for personal growth, guiding us to keep moving forward without being disheartened by setbacks. When we learn from our failures, we cultivate a mindset that welcomes challenges and sees value in all experiences. This resilient approach empowers us to tackle life with courage, knowing that even if we stumble, we will rise again with greater insight and strength. Each failure we face with openness and learning reinforces our inner resilience, building an unbreakable foundation that prepares us to meet future obstacles with grace and confidence. In the end, failure becomes a teacher, a guide, and a friend on the path to self-discovery and growth, helping us to continuously refine ourselves and become stronger, wiser versions of who we are meant to be. 8. Surround yourself with positivity. Our environment and the people we choose to surround ourselves with play a profound role in shaping our mindset and emotional well-being. In Buddhism, it is often emphasized that positive associations, whether in the form of relationships, communities, or habits, act as catalysts for personal growth and resilience. To build a mindset that can withstand life's challenges, It is essential to consciously surround ourselves with people, environments, and practices that uplift, inspire, and reinforce our commitment to inner peace and strength. Buddha taught, "Should a person do good, let them do it again and again. Let them find joy in it, for blissful is the accumulation of good." This wisdom highlights the importance of repeatedly engaging in positive actions and surrounding ourselves with influences that encourage our growth and well-being. By seeking out people who support our aspirations, challenge us to improve, and bring out the best in us, we create an environment where resilience and positivity can thrive. Our relationships are like mirrors, reflecting back to us aspects of ourselves, both positive and negative. When we are around individuals who encourage us to pursue our goals, practice compassion, and maintain perspective, we are far more likely to cultivate those qualities within ourselves. On the other hand, if we constantly engage with negative or critical influences, we may find our motivation and confidence eroded over time. Just as a plant flourishes in fertile soil, our mindset grows strongest in a supportive, positive environment. Beyond personal relationships, our broader environment also influences our mental state. Our physical surroundings, the media we consume, and even the habits we adopt can either uplift or drain us. Buddhist practice emphasizes mindfulness, not only in our thoughts but also in how we shape our surroundings. A cluttered, chaotic environment can often reflect and reinforce a cluttered, chaotic mind. In contrast, a peaceful, organized, and inspiring space can serve as a foundation for calm and focus. Practicing mindfulness by curating our environment, from the spaces we inhabit to the information we absorb, reinforces a mindset of clarity and calm. An essential aspect of surrounding ourselves with positivity is recognizing and seeking out Sangha, a community of like-minded individuals dedicated to personal growth and spiritual development. In Buddhism, the Sangha is a crucial part of one's journey, offering support, guidance, and accountability. Finding or creating a community that shares our values helps us stay committed to our goals, provides encouragement in times of difficulty, and reminds us of the importance of compassion, patience, and mindfulness. Whether it's a community centered around spiritual growth, personal development, or simply a shared passion, such positive connections serve as an invaluable source of strength and perspective. Positivity doesn't mean avoiding difficult emotions or challenges. Instead, it's about fostering a mindset that allows us to approach these difficulties with resilience. A positive environment gives us a place to recharge and refocus, helping us return to life's challenges with renewed strength. When we encounter setbacks, the people and influences we surround ourselves with can offer us encouragement, reminding us that we are capable of facing adversity with courage and calm. Surrounding ourselves with positivity also involves nurturing habits that bring us joy, peace, and strength. These habits might include practices like meditation, journaling, gratitude, or physical exercise, each of which supports our mental and emotional well-being. By regularly engaging in these positive habits, we create a personal sanctuary within ourselves, a mental space of resilience and peace that external difficulties cannot easily disturb. In Buddhism, this intentional cultivation of positive influences is viewed as a foundation for a resilient and compassionate life. When we consciously choose positivity, we gradually transform our mindset, reinforcing qualities like patience, gratitude, and strength. The people, habits, and spaces we invite into our lives become sources of support, helping us to maintain our inner peace, even in challenging times. Over time, this deliberate focus on positivity strengthens our mindset, allowing us to face life's unpredictability with a calm, resilient, and open heart. 9. Practice gratitude. Practicing gratitude is a powerful way to cultivate resilience and inner peace. In Buddhism, gratitude is viewed not only as a practice, but as a pathway to awakening a heart filled with compassion and joy. By appreciating life's blessings, both big and small, we shift our focus from what is lacking to what we have, creating a mindset of abundance and positivity. Gratitude enables us to see the richness of each moment, reinforcing our inner strength to face challenges with an open heart. Buddha taught, "Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So, let us all be thankful." This teaching highlights that there is always something to be grateful for, even on the hardest days. Gratitude doesn't depend on circumstances. It's a mindset we can cultivate regardless of external situations. By adopting this perspective, we become more resilient, seeing even in adversity a reason to appreciate and learn. Practicing gratitude involves taking time each day to reflect on things we appreciate. This can be as simple as feeling thankful for our health, a loved one's support, or even a warm meal. Over time, these reflections reshape our perception, training our minds to notice the positive aspects of life rather than dwelling on what's missing or negative. As we continue to practice gratitude, our outlook naturally becomes more positive, making us more resilient to stress and adversity. With gratitude, even difficult situations can be viewed as opportunities for growth, and we become less likely to be overwhelmed by negative thoughts. In Buddhism, gratitude is also deeply connected to humility and compassion. When we feel grateful for what we have, we develop a sense of humility, realizing that much of our happiness and comfort is due to the kindness and efforts of others. This understanding nurtures compassion as we become more attuned to the interconnectedness of all beings. Recognizing that our happiness is tied to the contributions of others, we are more likely to approach the world with kindness and understanding, creating a ripple effect of positivity in our interactions. Gratitude serves as an antidote to desire and attachment, two major sources of suffering according to Buddhist teachings. Attachment arises from our desire for more success, more comfort, more possessions, which often leads to dissatisfaction. Gratitude, however, helps us find contentment with what we already have, reducing our attachment to the idea of more. This shift in perspective frees us from the constant pursuit of external validation or material gains, fostering a sense of peace and acceptance. When we are grateful, we feel whole and complete, less driven by the need to fill a perceived void in our lives. In the face of challenges, gratitude becomes a source of resilience. When we encounter difficult times, gratitude can ground us, reminding us of the aspects of life that remain positive and stable. For instance, during a period of hardship, reflecting on the support of loved ones, the beauty of nature, or even a moment of personal growth can provide us with a sense of stability and hope. This practice of gratitude acts as a mental anchor, helping us to stay centered and resilient even when facing adversity. Gratitude also deepens our connection to the present moment, a fundamental aspect of Buddhist practice. By appreciating what is here now, we avoid getting lost in regrets about the past or anxieties about the future. This presence allows us to experience life more fully, savoring each moment as it is. When we are grateful for the present, we reduce our desire to escape it, helping us to remain calm and focused even when faced with difficulties. In Buddhism, gratitude is seen not just as a fleeting feeling, but as a transformative practice that shapes our entire way of being. Through daily gratitude, we cultivate a mindset of appreciation, resilience, and positivity, enabling us to face life's challenges with a calm, open heart. When gratitude becomes a natural part of who we are, we develop a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment, knowing that happiness is not dependent on external circumstances, but rather on how we choose to view and appreciate life. Practicing gratitude enriches our lives from the inside out. It shifts our focus to the beauty and blessings that already surround us, empowering us to meet life's obstacles with strength and grace. With a grateful heart, we are better equipped to handle challenges, as we know that no matter what we face, there is always something to appreciate, something that nurtures our spirit and reminds us of the goodness in the world. Gratitude becomes our steady foundation, giving us the courage to embrace life fully and face each day with positivity, resilience, and peace. 10. Commit to lifelong learning. In Buddhism, the journey of learning and growth is seen as a lifelong commitment. There is an understanding that true wisdom isn't something we attain once and then possess forever. It's a continuous process of exploration, reflection, and refinement. When we commit to lifelong learning, we keep our minds open and adaptable, ready to face new challenges and embrace new perspectives. This commitment not only enriches our lives, but also builds a resilient mindset capable of handling whatever comes our way. Buddha emphasized the importance of ongoing learning with the teaching, "An insatiable thirst for wisdom brings enlightenment." This insight speaks to the power of curiosity and the desire for knowledge. When we cultivate a thirst for understanding, we foster a sense of humility, recognizing that there is always more to learn, whether about ourselves, others, or the world around us. This openness to growth helps us remain flexible and strong, better able to adapt to life's unpredictable changes. Lifelong learning in the Buddhist tradition often involves self-reflection and mindfulness, tools that deepen our understanding of ourselves and our minds. By regularly examining our thoughts, actions, and responses, we develop greater self-awareness, seeing patterns and habits that may limit our growth. This process of learning from within helps us cultivate a resilient mindset as we become more in tune with our strengths and areas for improvement. Through this practice, we refine our approach to life, constantly adjusting our responses to align with wisdom and compassion. Committing to lifelong learning also encourages us to embrace change, a fundamental concept in Buddhism. Life is in constant flux, and those who resist change often experience greater suffering. When we approach life with a learner's mindset, we welcome change as an opportunity to learn rather than a threat. This adaptability is a key component of resilience, enabling us to remain calm and focused even when circumstances shift unexpectedly. Instead of clinging to the past or fearing the unknown, we become curious about what each new moment has to teach us, strengthening our ability to face the future with confidence. Lifelong learning goes beyond formal education. It's about learning from all experiences, people, and situations. Every interaction and challenge becomes a lesson in patience, compassion, or humility. Even our mistakes become valuable teachers, guiding us toward greater understanding and growth. When we commit to seeing life as a continuous learning process, we become less reactive and more reflective, taking time to consider what each situation can teach us. This mindset not only builds resilience but also fosters a sense of gratitude, as we come to appreciate even the difficult moments for their role in our development. Lifelong learning also involves the cultivation of empathy and understanding toward others. Buddhism teaches that wisdom includes understanding the interconnectedness of all beings. By seeking to understand others' perspectives and experiences, we expand our worldview, becoming more compassionate and empathetic. This broader understanding reduces feelings of isolation and fosters a sense of belonging and purpose. By learning about others, we strengthen our own resilience, knowing that we are part of a larger, interconnected world where each person has wisdom and experiences to share. On a practical level, committing to lifelong learning can mean developing new skills, reading widely, exploring different philosophies, or engaging in practices like meditation, which deepen our connection to ourselves. These pursuits expand our mental and emotional toolkit, preparing us to handle a variety of situations with grace and insight. For example, meditation cultivates focus and patience, while studying philosophy or different worldviews can deepen our empathy and open-mindedness. Each new skill or insight contributes to a stronger, more adaptable mind. Lifelong learning is about cultivating a mind that remains open, curious, and prepared to face life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. This commitment to growth enables us to handle life's ups and downs with greater ease, knowing that each experience, pleasant or difficult, offers a lesson. By keeping our minds and hearts open to continuous learning, we foster a mindset that thrives on growth and transformation, becoming ever more capable of meeting life's challenges with grace and strength. Lifelong learning is a journey towards self-mastery and wisdom, a path that enhances our ability to navigate life's uncertainties with resilience and joy. It's a commitment to personal evolution that empowers us to become our best selves, grounded in wisdom, compassion, and the understanding that growth never truly ends. Developing a mindset that can defeat anything in life means mastering the mind, embracing discomfort, and cultivating self-belief. By incorporating these Buddhist principles, you can build resilience, strength, and peace within. Remember, the power to overcome is already within you. If you found this video valuable, please like, share, and subscribe to Echoes of Empowerment for more inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and may you find strength on your path.